Hello, hello, hello. First things first, give me a sound check. If you're in early, give me a sound check. Let me know how the volumes are. Can you hear me? Can you hear music? Can you hear Flight Sim? Okay, we are back in New Zealand for the return flight on A Pilot's Life, Chapter 2. We are going from Auckland back to Wellington, and we are again in the FENIX A320. A little miserable here today in New Zealand, and it's around 10 o'clock ish local. 10 past 9 Zulu, or 21:10 ish Zulu. Hey Tony, volumes are okay, thank you, appreciate that. So let's get started then with the flight import from Simbrief. And we're going to get GSX loading the 158 passengers, 2.3 tons of luggage and 5.8 tons of fuel. And we are using Beyond ATC, and we are flying today with Squirrel, kind of. He is going to be the voice of my pilot, my co-pilot Dave, who is sitting over here. Nope, sitting over here. There's Dave, and Dave is going to be voiced by Squirrel tonight on the premium voices of Beyond ATC. So let's run to the McDo MCDU, and we're going to request our initial information, which will give us populate the company route, which is from New Zealand Auckland to Wellington. We are call sign ANZ Alpha November Zulu 417 tonight. No. Our cost index is 5. Cruise altitude is 320. Hope your Wednesday's going well. We are halfway through the week. Weekend is almost in sight. I want to go to the flight plan and do the initial SID, which is going to be broke 4 Quebec from runway 5 right. Broke 4 Quebec, that's the one. We'll play in for now. Clear that discontinuity as well. Or not. Okay, while we're doing that, let's get the nav lights are on. Let's get the seatbelt sound on now as well. APU bleed is on, fuel pumps are still off. Passengers are boarding. Bam, 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 bam. I set the cruise as well. In fact, oh no, I keep forgetting about that. Okay, I keep pressing control and the button next to number one, which does that. The times I've done that so many times over the years.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Spoonie with the sub. Only be sub now for 25 months. Right, what I'm going to do is wait for the engines and wait for the plane to start up. And then we are just going to insta-load. Alright, we're just going to insta-load once my tablet starts up. Don't want to waste any more time. We're going to send that to the MCDU. We are going to go for departure performance. Runway 5 right, sync the weather, calculate that, send that to the MCDU because we can. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, party bombers, yes. Flight number Air New Zealand 417. Flight index was 5. Cruise altitude 320. Block fuel is 5.8. That is set. Flight plan then. Departing 5 right on the Broke for Quebec. Okay. Set this to our cruise, but beyond ATC will probably give us something else anyway. So 3.2 initially. In fact, we'll go 200 initially. Okay, seatbelt signs are on. Oxy is on. Just fuel pumps to go. Okay, let's go ahead and get clearance. And let Squirrel respond to the first message. Auckland delivery, New Zealand 417, requesting IFR clearance as filed to Wellington.
New Zealand 417, Auckland delivery, expect runway 05 right, Broke 4, Quebec departure with the IGBAT transition, Squawk 2102.
Broke 4 Quebec departure with the IGBAT transition, Squawk 2102, New Zealand 417.
New Zealand 417, read back correct, contact ground 123.0 when ready for push or start.
Ground 123.0 when ready, New Zealand 417.
So there is Squirrel on the voice of my co-pilot. So it is a shared flight with Squirrel, kind of. Alright, we're good for push and start, so let's just get the tug connected. We're going to turn the fuel pumps on. Turn the beacon light on. Auckland ground, New Zealand 417. We are ready for push and start. Stand 10, A320.
New Zealand 417, Auckland apron. Pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Push and engine start. Face south. It's called marketing, Spoonie. Marketing. How is the audio? Audio okay? Can you hear the music okay? Just you message in Discord, Spoonie. No, she's asleep. Brimful Asher on the 45. It's a brimful Asher on the 45. Brimful of Asher on the 45. Well, it's a brimful of Asher on the 45. I want to face south, right? So I'm going to say probably nose left. Nose left. Chocks. Chocks away. Parking brace released. We're going to start engine 1. Maybe bleed it on. Come on, Dave. One job, mate. One job. Well, that's not good, is it? Well, that has failed. What's going on here? Engine 2 starting. Cabin pressure mode select fault. Don't think I missed anything. Well, either passengers are going to die or they're not. So, yeah. Set. Extra off. Okay, so we've got a terrain fault and a cabin mode select on the cabin pressure. I'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, let's have a quick look at performance again. Flaps 1. flaps 1, arm on the spoilers, max auto brake, tax lights on, fuel pumps are on, beacon light is on. We're going to ignore the cabin pressure. Hopefully no one dies. Auckland ground. In New Zealand 417, we're ready for taxi. 5 left.
New Zealand 417, runway 05 right taxi via Juliet. Mike Alpha, Alpha 10.
Taxi into 05 right via Juliet, Mike Alpha, Alpha 10 in New Zealand 417. Click off. What is going on? What the hell? What in God's name is happening? What the hell? Are we suddenly like in the... What the... Wow, I've never ever seen that before. What the hell? Oh, that's going to be the pressure thing, right? Oh, we've cleared that fault anyway, and all the other faults. No idea what the hell that was. But we seem to be okay now. So let's get out here. So we're going to bang a right down here. Let's pause the music for the time being. All green. Okay, we can go back to Squirrel now for the comms. Just realised. I'm surprised ATC haven't told it off. 2102 on the squawk. Two, 102. Go. Able to use your Stream Deck in 2020. Why don't you have the diamond badge? Go straight over this junction. Around the corner. Then we bang our left. Down there. Or right even. Alrighty. Just another quick check. APU can come off now. APU is off. Fuel pumps on. Flaps are set. Spoilers are set. Auto brake is set. Ha!
New Zealand 417, contact Auckland Tower 118.7, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.7, New Zealand 417.
Not forgetting landing lights today. Tower, Air New Zealand 417, ready for departure.
Aircraft calling for departure, say call sign.
Air New Zealand 417.
New Zealand 417, Auckland Tower, wind 030 at 10, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff, New Zealand 417.
So why don't you have a diamond sub badge? Ha! Ha! Okay. Let's go. Wow, I've just realised something. Gear up. Flaps up.
New Zealand 417, contact Auckland departure 124.3.
Contact Auckland, departure 124.3, New Zealand 417.
Just realised something.
Auckland, New Zealand 417, good day 2,000 feet.
We're going to be quite low on fuel.
New Zealand 417, Auckland departure, identified climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, New Zealand 417.
New Zealand 417, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Reduce speed to 210 knots, New Zealand 417.
All aircraft be advised, information limit now current, QNH1006.
Yeah. Not the best. And let's off. Jesus Christ. Can you hear that?
New Zealand 417, contact New Zealand Centre 119.2, have a good day.
Contact New Zealand Centre 119.2, New Zealand 417. New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 417, climbing 14,000 feet for flight level 160.
New Zealand 417, New Zealand Centre. Good day, radar contact. Climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, New Zealand 417.
New Zealand 417, climb to flight level 320, resume normal speed.
Climb to flight level 320, resume normal speed, New Zealand 417.
Jesus. It's horrible. At almost 20,000 feet, we're still not out of the cloud. Oh, is it braking? Still not out of it. Right, Dave, you have control. I'm going to get myself a drink. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, back. Oh, we're still not through the cloud. Jesus. Never seen cloud this high before. Yeah, I'm well aware that the destination EFOB is below minimum. I can very well see that in massive yellow letters. Top of descent then is 2150, so just under 20 minutes. So QNH then, weather at Wellington. (1007). Oh, that's sunshine. That's sunshine I can see. No. Temperature is 17. Let me just check I got live weather on. Yep, it is live weather. Winds are 010 at 10 knots. Barrows 250. Alright. We are expecting, go back up here, expecting the Tapap 5 Alpha arrival, so we'll just go ahead and put that in now. It might change, it might not. On 3-4. Five alpha. Or we put that in for time being. Okay. There we go. Okay, top of descent then is now 21:47. So just under over 12 minutes. Possibly, I don't know. Never seen cloud this high before though. The wind doing? 61 knot tailwind. A tailwind is exactly what I need when I took off the wrong fuel. Yep, we have no passengers, no baggage. We left the passengers and the baggage back in Auckland. Next scheduled stream, I believe, is, I want to say Monday. It's not Monday. Hang on, what's day today? yeah, so next scheduled stream will be Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. I might pop up now and again in the evening or in the day, might possibly tomorrow daytime. I'm working from home tomorrow, so we might get a stream in tomorrow. Alrighty. Okay. I'm really tempted to do some work at the same time, but I'm thinking, nah, it's like 10 o'clock at night. I don't get paid to work at 10 o'clock at night, so I'm not doing any work. Okay, top descent is coming up very shortly. 8 minutes. Really short up and down flight this. Really grateful for that tailwind though. Really grateful, because look how few estimated fuel on board and landing. we'll landing first time. It might be rough. We might lose a wheel, but we're definitely landing the first time, because I don't think we've got much fuel to mess around with on go-arounds. So we are landing first time. If it means we're landing on the grass, we're landing. I mean, we haven't got passengers anyway, so it's fine. There won't be any insurance claims. Yeah, pan. The only pans happening here is in the gallery, and they're cooking my dinner. Gallery. I do like this thing now. I don't know when they added it, but I do like this thing where if you were to start charts, it gives you the ones you need. It's quite cool. Okay, so we'll be on 3,000 to establish the ILS. It's 300. What did I put? 250. Company message probably says, why have you left the passengers and the baggage at the terminal? So we're gonna ignore that. Put our fingers on the ears and go, no, can't hear you. Seatbelt signs come off now. We're a bit calmer. If you're new to the channel, do think about dropping us a follow. If you've got a spare Prime sub hanging around and not used it this month, then you know what to do. And if you didn't realise about Prime subs, if you have a Amazon Prime account, you can link it to Twitch, and then you can get a free subscription every month to a channel of your choice, just like us. Doesn't have to be us, but it'd be nice if you did choose us. And that's free for you to use on any channel on Twitch every month. And if you've not followed us yet, you really should, because we get a lot of action on this channel. I want to say action, I mean swearing. And when I say swearing, I mean spooning.
New Zealand 417, New Zealand Centre, expect TPAP 5 Alpha, runway 34.
I should be checking if Spoonie's gone to bed yet. He hasn't.
New Zealand 417, New Zealand Centre, expect TPAP 5 Alpha, runway 34.
Expecting TPAP 5 Alpha runway 34 a New Zealand 417. New Zealand Centre, New Zealand 417, we're ready for descent.
New Zealand 417, TPAP 5 Alpha, runway 34, descend to 12,000 feet, QNH 1006.
TPAP 5 Alpha, runway 34, descend to 12,000 feet, New Zealand 417.
Ah, Squirrel, I thought you were asleep. Well, welcome back. So then we're starting our descent into Wellington for this return leg of the first route for Pilotless Life Chapter 2 with our... It's not actually in New Zealand, it is for a company called Air Nelson, who used to be a thing, but then they got bought by Air New Zealand, which is why I do it as Air New Zealand. But the company I'm working for on a Pilotless Life is actually called Air Nelson. Doopy 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 doo 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 doo. You can join our Discord if you go to Aviators TV. AviatorsTV.com. You can find a link to all the social medias for Aviator TV, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and the website's got some funky little things on there which you might find useful as well, especially if you are a VATM ATC controller. Yeah, I'm well aware again we've had this discussion. MCDU, I am well aware of how little fuel I have on board. Okay. Now we're going to go to open climb now. A quick look at that weather again. I didn't actually look at the weather. Okay, scattered 200 is it? Okay, I think the weather's going to be better going into Wellington than it was in Auckland. So transition altitude in New Zealand, I think it's 13,500 or 135. I think it's something random like that. I'm positive it's not like 800. It's not like your standard 678 in the UK. I think it's like 1,000. I think it's flight level 135. Literally, did you like measure that corner of your room to find the TV which fitted? That is like a cinema screen. I've just seen that emote. Oh, that's lucky. Oh, I think we're going back into the rain in a second. Get some drag. We need some RuPaul in the house. A bit more drag. Otherwise we're way too high. Bring that descent marker back closer to the aircraft. Must remember lights today. The only two things I failed on yesterday were lights. Landing lights on taking off, which we did today, and taxi lights on arrival. Frame rate seems okay, sound seems okay, so we're doing pretty good. It's been not a bad little return to streaming. I'm very proud of myself this evening. Went to the shop to buy my wife some stuff for work tomorrow because she's working tomorrow. And instead of buying a pack of wine gums, I got myself a tub of strawberry Greek fruit, strawberry yogurt, and some blueberries to go on top. Very proud of myself. Walk past the wine gums like a boss. Okay, through 170. Oh, here comes the rain again. Minging. Absolutely minging. Let's go picture. Okay, I think we're going to be going for a transition in a second. I think it's 135. There we go. Onto QNH 1006 is what we need to be. Okay. Speed brakes back in. And at 120 or 12,000. Now we're under the transition altitude. What a miserable, miserable morning in New Zealand. Miserable. What a miserable, miserable day. So are they going to bring us in too high again? We'll soon find out.
New Zealand 417, contact Wellington approach 122.3.
That's
Contact
the
Wellington
fuel.
approach 122.3, New Zealand 417.
We'll be fine. We'll be
Wellington,
fine.
New Zealand 417, 12,000 feet with information, Victor.
New
Squirrel.
Zealand 417 Wellington approach, QNH 1006, expect the ILS runway tree 4 with the Umaga transition.
QNH 1006, expect the ILS runway 34 with the Umaga transition, New Zealand 417.
Squirrel on the comms. Are they named after rugby players? Jonah, Lumu, Umaga. A ripper. It's a ripper, mate. Ah, bruh. Duh. Okay. Alright, I'm done. Imagine if Squirrel was streaming now and see my title on the channel. Awkward. I assume at some point they're going to tell us to come down, right? Okay. I tell you what I played last night, and I might play again after this stream. Fast Food Simulator. Land ASAP. Yeah, we're on that. It's okay. We're good. Yeah. So, Fast Food Simulator. What a game! Multiplayer was so funny.
New Zealand Zealand 417, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1006.
Descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1006, New Zealand 417.
How high is the runway? Hey, out of the clouds.
New Zealand 417, descend to 8,000 feet.
Descend to 8,000 feet, New Zealand 417.
Airport is over there somewhere. Right? What's that? About 14 miles that direction. Over there somewhere. Right there? That might be it, possibly.
New Zealand 417, descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 feet, New Zealand 417.
Block time has been 48 minutes. Not bad. A short flight. Need to bring this back, way back. Way too high. There we go. So you've never caught my streams before here on Aviators TV on my own channel. I very rarely follow checklists such as forgetting stuff. Just forgetting lights
Descend
again.
4,000 feet, New Zealand 417.
We got flaps 1. I always forget lights. I should really update my FS2 crew to do stuff for me. I'm in that, Spoony. I know what I'm doing. Who needs checklists? Okay, I'm just going to extend our downwind leg here a little bit. I really haven't got that much fuel to play with, but we're going to extend it a little bit just so we make sure we establish on the ILS, and then we'll come back round for Umaga. If no fuel leak, crossfeed on. Oh, we got some fuel. We got a little bit left.
New Zealand 417, descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet, New Zealand 417.
New Zealand 417, cleared direct Umaga, cross Umaga at or above 2,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34.
Cleared direct Umaga, cross Umaga at or above 2,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 34, New Zealand 417.
Which we will do once we bleed in this altitude. We got a ton of fuel to play with. Right, we're right. Got landing speed 112. That's like the landing speed of an A319. Reserve fuel is for wimps. Back in a second. Okay, I am back. Let's go direct to Umaga now. Approach mode on. Speed brake up. Lovely. Where's the view from the cabin? Look at that. 19 miles long final. Let's do this. Let's start the APL as I always do on finals. We're going to go gear down. Beautiful. Establishing right to left on the glide slope. Just here. With that little fuel now, even the MCD was giving up calculating. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Fuel on board is 1100 kilograms, 35 kilograms a minute. Quick maths. Calculator. 1100 divided by 35 gives us 31 minutes roughly flight time. We're good. Okay, here comes glide slope. Slowly moving across. ILS even. Wellington radar is New Zealand 417 established runway ILS 34.
New Zealand 417 affirm.
There's the runway just there, I think.
New Zealand 417, contact Wellington Tower 118.8.
Contact Tower 118.8, New Zealand 417. Wellington Tower, New Zealand 417, ILS runway 34.
New Zealand 417, Wellington Tower, wind 325 at 11, runway 34 cleared to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, New Zealand 417.
Flaps 3. There's your runway. Flaps 4. Good.
1000.
Yeah. Not now.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Landing. We're good. We're good.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Retard.
New Zealand 417, exit right at Alpha 2.
Exit right at Alpha 2, New Zealand 417.
There we go.
New Zealand 417, contact ground 121.9er, bye-bye.
Ground 121.9er, New Zealand 417.
Ground New Zealand 417, request taxi to gate 16.
New Zealand 417, welcome to Wellington, gate 16, taxi via Alpha Tree, Alpha Bravo 6.
Gate 16 taxi via Alpha 3, Alpha Bravo 6, New Zealand 417.
Spoilers up. Flaps up. Spoilers down. Alrighty, taxi in, and that'll be me for tonight. Thank you for joining me. Really quick up and down. Next flight scheduled for this New Zealand career is going to be Wellington to done a din or something. That's where the next flight's going to be. Absolutely mullered that pronunciation, but yeah, that's where the next one will be. So we're skipping past this, and we're going to be banging a left here. Banging an immediate right. Immediate left. And our gate is somewhere. Our marshal over there. Yep. So gate here. Stand 16. Right. That will do us. Parking brake on. APU on. Taxi lights off. Turn off one engine. With the APU, and then we are done. Not bad. How much fuel do we land with? 910. Nice. APU is available. Engine 1. Beacon light off. Strobes off.
All aircraft be
Seatbelt
advised,
off.
information whiskey now current QNH 1006.
Engines are cut. And that is me. Have a great evening. And I'll catch you again maybe tomorrow in the morning. But if I don't catch you for the weekend, have a great weekend. And don't forget, from Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday,